guy from High Point, North Carolina. Everybody give it up for Anthony Crawford.
What's up? Hold on. I drove 2.5 hours to be here. Our clutch burnt out on the way here. I might have to live here from now on. All I want is like a what's up or some noise or something. What's up? Ladies and gentlemen, I've been doing comedy for 13 years, and that's why I've been looking for a job recently. I went out to Wendy's. You know, Wendy's had the nerve to tell me that I was overqualified to work there. Seriously, they told me I was overqualified to work at Wendy's. I had to get on my knees and beg, like, man, please, just give me a chance to disappoint you. I am not that good. I am not that good. I promise you, I am not that good. If you need references, call my mama. She will tell you I am a pro with disappointing people. I'm a beast. Ladies and gentlemen, this by far is the nicest hotel I have ever had the pleasure of coming to and leaving without staying. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna lie, when I walked up to this place, I felt like Harry Potter. I was like, am I at Hogwarts? This one is amazing. They have waterfalls in the lobby of a wing. Like, this place is incredible. And it reminded me of the first time I'd ever done something in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, I'm a storytelling comic, so a lot of people like to invite me to stupid stuff just so I make a joke out of it, not because I have fun. Ladies and gentlemen, it reminded me of the first time I was invited to a medieval fair. Ladies and gentlemen, I've never been to a Renaissance festival before in my life because I thought it was stupid. I thought it was just a bunch of nerds in fake costumes, sword fighting and shit. But it turned out to be a party. People were getting tore up off weed and stuff. I don't know. But I know a lot of y'all looking at me right now like, Anthony, why are you telling us about this? Well, I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, a fight broke out. I know y'all still looking at me like, so what? Fights happen all the time. But these people stayed in character. It was amazing. Let me paint a picture for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sitting there with my big ass turkey leg, right? And I'm having a good old time. And at this point, some dude that was 6 foot something, wearing a green leotard, and one of them Lord of the Rings hats, you know what I'm saying? He looked like an elf, you know what I'm saying? He was running, he was skipping, drunk as shit, trying to play all merrily, you know, he was trying. And then he saw somebody that obviously pissed him off that was dressed like nobility. Because as soon as he saw him, he immediately went, he dropped his loop. Lord Michael! Son of Reginald. I demand an audience. Dude turned around all smug and cocky like Bartholomew. Now is neither the time nor place. If you request an audience, just do so on the morrow. Unless you want to tarnish your already tawdry name. Dude turned around like, nah! Oh, yeah. home. You laid upon the bosom of my wench, and not only did you enter her betwixt her buttocks, but you sullied her hair with your seed. And I'm here to demand satisfaction and fight for her honor. At you and punched him in the face. And I was standing there with a big ass turkey leg like, oh shit. Big ass Bartholomew. But I was confused because I didn't know why he hit him. He was speaking in that old tongue. I didn't understand it. I had to replay it in my head. Okay, laid upon the bosom. Okay.
Just so you know, we don't.
Desecrate, alright.
Thanks, guys. See you maybe tomorrow.
Entered her betwixt. I attacked that ass. And he sullied her hair with. Bartholomew, your wishes are home, man. What you waiting for? Ladies and gentlemen, it was at this point that this beautiful, gorgeous, vivacious, heavy-set woman that was wearing a shirt that was way too small. Breast sticking out the top like a booty on the chest. You know what I'm saying? She came out talking some damn. Just remember, I know how to pull out. Anyway, she walked up to him like, Bartholomew, please don't do this. I beg you, don't, please, I pray. Please don't do this, he'll banish you from the king for good, please. Don't. And he pushed it down by her face like back winch. I am here to fight for your honor. And make sure that this name never does this again. He started stomping the shit out this dude. Wizards and knights came and broke it up. It was amazing. It was incredible. Y'all should have been there. And on a side note, I got the winch's number. Probably gonna do some twinsting tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give me an evil on that ass. You know what I'm saying? She gonna get her ass by the black knight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm stop. Treat her like a leper and break her off. You know what I'm Ladies and gentlemen, I know right now y'all looking at me like, damn, this dude is insane. I am. See, look. I've had things happen to me, ladies and gentlemen, that most people have never had happen. Check this out. Seriously, one day I'm walking through the woods of Asheville. True story, I don't know why either. But I'm with this gorgeous girl. And all of a sudden she decided to be spontaneous. And she was like, let's have sex right here, right now. I was like on the nature trail. Like, people jog on this. But she was like, no, all we gotta do is go a little further in the woods. Now, ladies and gentlemen, red flags popped off in my mind. But I knew it was in clam country, so I was okay. So we find a fallen tree, a log, or something like that. And ladies and gentlemen, we get busy, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I was tearing it up. But all of a sudden, my balls started itching so bad that I just cannot play it off anymore. So I pulled out and investigated, ladies and gentlemen. This is when I realized a mosquito had bit my left ball. Now we have all been bitten by mosquitoes before, ladies and gentlemen. You rub it to alleviate itchiness. But fellas, you know you can't just touch one ball. You grab them both. And this is when I found a tick on my right one. Now, ladies and gentlemen, fellas, I don't care how hardcore you think you are. Ladies, I don't care how much of a thug you think your man is. Let him find a tick on his balls. You'll find his true self. I'm from the South, I know ticks. You can't just yank a tick off.
That's right.
Because a tick's head will embed in the skin. But it's my balls. I don't know what a tick's head does in there. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have kids one day and they had bad dreams or something. I don't know what a tick's head does in there. But ladies and gentlemen, I know that there are two ways to get a tick off of you. There's alcohol and fire. Fire was out. For this one super purpose, I'm afraid to put flame to my balls, make a second fart. You know what I'm saying? Now my balls are like a scene from Backdraft. I think that's how redheads are made. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm black.
Oh my God.
Sorry. But I digress. I'm on the alcohol route, ladies and gentlemen, but I wasn't smart about it. Should have been smart. Should have Q-tipped it. That way I can pinpoint where the alcohol goes. But now, not old Anthony Crawford, nah. Cotton-balled it. Now the alcohol just wanted to mosey on over to the mosquito bite. Fellas, have you ever tried to blow your own balls before? Time work. I was in the bathroom, then my mama walked in, you know how hard that is? Never mind. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, what I was talking about earlier when I said to burn down my clutch, that is true. I need your help. Simply because I know y'all are rich and I am broke as shit. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a true story. I have $935 estimate, and I am a comedian. So I need help. I need charity. Help me out. You can write off this donation, tax write-off. You can have that pride, joy that Brad and Angelina feel. You know what I'm saying? Only without the commitment. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a fan of a monochromatic environment, then by helping me, you are actively participating in the extraction of pigment from your extravagant resort. But ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, I would like to say this. I know my man, the other black guy on stage, said something about Black History Month. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise you right now, if you help me out with my clutch right now, I'm getting on stage right now, on this, right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, if you help me out with my clutch, I will give you my business card. I will write on the back of it, this woman is exonerated from having to even think about Black History Month anymore. I will sign it and notarize it. Next time a black person comes to you and says, man, you mind if I? Hell no, I already gave you. You have a power